Hey guys. Okay, I know for sure Babette won't be here today, and neither will Nikki. She just messaged me. So go ahead and start warming up hands and wrists and stuff. I'm gonna do some fun hands and knees. Mm-hmm. Good. Back to the hands. All those. Come on, you can come in. It's okay. Come on, it's okay. You okay? Get into those shoulders. Maybe some shoulder shrugs here in a plank or in your tabletop. Okay. Good. Looks good. Nice. And then let's go ahead and get into those passive and active hangs here. Grab your blocks. Good girl. This is helpful. Thank you. Good job. That big booty out of here. We'll start in that passive position. Nice. And push up into that active shape. Let the shoulders move way up and around the ears. And sink into the passive shape. Good. You're perfect. Tuck handstand right here. And push up into that active position. Pull that pelvis under, pull that low belly in and up. Really nice, super active. And one more time in that passive hang. Mm-hmm. And slide into child's pose for a couple of breaths. Mm-hmm. Take the arms alongside the body. Should feel pretty good right now. And then roll on up. You can stay seated on the heels here or come on up to a standing position. We'll get into those circles here. Slowly moving into that full range of motion. Nice. You can swing side to side when you're finished with that. And then take the arms out to the side, start to push them forward. Lots of integration in the shoulder girdle here. Resistance, like you're really pushing your hands into something that is resisting you. And then turn the hands over, push them back. And push them up. And down. Nice. And go ahead and just let all of that go. And today, let's go ahead and take the feet wide. We'll come into a straddle here. Let the pelvis tilt forward. Bring the torso up. We're going to do some of those divers here. So big round back here, just like that active position we were in. And then push the hands forward, push the pelvis forward, and bring the hands up above the head. So you come back into this. This is your perfect straddle handstand right here, anyway. And then roll onto the back of that pelvis, round back, push the hands forward. Let's get 10 good ones in here. No rush. Focus on everything that's happening. Yeah, really nice. Big old back bend at the top. That looks great, Diane. Mm-hmm. Nice, you guys. Good. Same thing. We're moving from that active shape into that passive shape. Just doesn't feel passive at this stage. But I do want to work on some of that shoulder stuff today in our tuck handstands and also maybe working on a couple of other things. Good. Try to force those hands up above the head, and then we'll just hang out in a forward fold for another couple of breaths here. And bring the torso up and go ahead and swivel over that right leg. We'll come right back down. Bring the torso up, pivot over the left leg, and right back down over that leg. And go ahead and bring the torso up. Hey guys, make sure you have room. Bring the feet together. We'll come into that hollow body position here and get about 10 or 12 good straddle roll-ups in. Good, really nice. Good concentration, perfect execution, each one. You guys make these look easy. Nice. Yeah, when you're finished, you can just hug the knees to the chest, maybe take an easy twist. And switch sides. Not too easy. We have work to do. Good. And then roll on up. And let's do 10 Macarenas, 10 each side in a plank position. Just get some of that weight on the hands before we get into our entries here. So 10 good ones, 10 each side. Nothing else is moving. Just one hand is lifting up because the other one is pushing down so effectively. Good. Very nice. Nice weight transfer. Looks good. You wouldn't want to miss out on Macarenas, would you? That picture with you is on Facebook is epic, Melissa. Epic, epic. He's doing really well, I see. Really good. Nice. Get my timer out. All right, nice work, you guys. Hmm. So let's go ahead and do a hold here, a timed hold. Um, your choice, chest to wall or back to wall or wherever you want to do it. Focus on breathing, please, while you're in this. Breathe into the low part of the ribs. We are up in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nice. Yep. Check in with your focus. Pay attention to what every little movement. 154, not bad considering. Good. Push and elevate and drop the low belly in and up toward the ribs and reach up through the feet and do all of the things. Looks really good. That's 2 minutes, super easy. 2:10. Good job. Good job, you guys. Really nice. Good. So walk around, get that, give your wrists a little bit of stuff. Maybe come into a standing forward fold for a few breaths, and then we'll get into our entries. Very nice. Good. You can also shove your hands under your feet all the way up to your wrists here. That's always a nice little massage. Yeah, just like that. Wiggle your toes, give your wrists a little massage. Always available to you. Couple more breaths here, and then we'll get into our entries. Good. Go ahead and release the hands. And then just roll on up. Excellent. Okay, let's get into our entries. 5 and 5 of our scissor entry. Always focusing on getting out gracefully, in and out. What happens in between doesn't matter. Hmm. You got this, Diane. Hmm. Nice, Melissa. Yeah, I don't mind that little modification. I think that's good progress. Come on now, Melissa. Get those feet in the game. Yep. Nice, you guys. Straddle, you're looking good. Oh, Diane. Good. Give those wrists a little bit of a break here. So I do want to we're going to work on some tuck stuff today, two different ways. We're going to work on our chest to wall little tuck taps. You guys know what those look like, but with a real focus on the shoulders today. So just coming down into that perfect tuck position and then pushing the shoulders toward the wall here. And then just that nice light tap, but that emphasis is on keeping the shoulders toward the wall. Oops, do it better than me. So that's the first one. And then we're going to do that several times and then we'll take a break and then we're just going to turn it around and do that same thing. But this time, just those little leg switches. Now you're pushing the shoulders away from the wall. So we're still looking for that big open shape in the shoulders. Go. By actively pushing them away. I just got a message and it dinged in my ears. Yeah. So are you guys ready for that? Good. Focus on pushing toward the wall with your chest to wall. Nice, Melissa. Good. Yes, yes, yes. Excellent. Really good. How does that feel with that emphasis on pushing the shoulders forward? Hmm.
I think it's really good. I'm only just now being able to do what you say. I've thought about it for a long time, but I haven't been able
Yeah.
to actually do it. And then when I do it, it's just light, easy. I'm just in a tuck. It's like weird, really weird.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I totally agree because it does take I mean, I still have to think about that when I'm working on these drills too. I still have to think like, oh my God, that's really a hard, that's a hard place to open and keep open. So I get it. And it does look great. Like it definitely looks like you've like you're unlocking something for sure. Looks good. Yeah, let's do it again. Do it one more round for this one before we turn it around. I think facing the wall gives you, I think facing the wall is easier to access that more open shoulder position for me anyway than with my back to the wall. Obviously, since I could barely demonstrate it. Yeah, really nice, you guys. Yeah, everybody looks really good. Yeah. Yeah, I think there comes, you start to respond to things. The progression is really how we respond to things over time, like responding to not finding the balance, but how we create that balance and the shifts and concentration that it takes to hang in there and then doing these kind of things where, these are my shoulders are completely different than they were, you know, even a year ago, just trying to access that more open shape, which I don't know if I'll ever get it, but I definitely try. All right, we'll do that back to wall version here. So now you're in that kind of switching that stag position. Now you're pushing the shoulders away from the wall rather than toward the wall. Yep. Mm-hmm. Nice focus, nice concentration, Diane. That looks good. Is this one better or which one works better as far as the shoulders? This one, no. Is this one harder? This one's better for you, Diane. Okay. Better for you, Belinda. Yeah, yeah, okay. So good, then we'll do it again. Yeah, it's harder for me, for sure. Mm-hmm. Nice. Nice little arm adjustment there, Belinda, too. All the things that are now second nature for you guys. I love it. Okay. You take a little break, forward fold or a lunge or whatever you want to do for just about a minute. Okay. So, I was thinking it would be fun to work on our cartwheels into our straddles today also. Oh, I have a question real quick before I forget. Next Thursday is Christmas Day. Do you guys want Diane. I love it. Yes, Melissa. Yes. Okay. Awesome. I love it. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, it was good because I was thinking about you guys on my way here um today, and my son called me and I was like, so do what's going on next Thursday? And he's busy with his girlfriend. So I'm like, perfect, we can have class because I know everybody will want it. Perfect. So do want to play around with our cartwheeling into our straddles. Wait, how do I do this? Yeah, like this. So, and really nailing that straddle, coming into that straddle and holding it, and then coming out that other side. So we're thinking about the real intricate parts of that one hand, 1 foot kind of thing, and 1 foot when we're coming out, just like a cartwheel. But we want to hold this. Let's I hope I can even do this. So we're just cartwheeling in, hold that straddle, and then cartwheel out. I need to be much closer to the wall in order to do that effectively. Hand straddle, hold it, foot, foot. Okay. If you like doing both sides, that's fine. Or just work on your one good side. Take that time in that straddle, really hold it. Hold it as long as you want to, but only as long as you can, and still do the foot coming out through that cartwheel. Nail it. Good. So Diane, Melissa, I have a question. So I notice you're starting with both hands on the floor, right? Is that is that are you willing to try that one hand at a time? I'm just curious. Cartwheel, hand, foot. Yes, yeah, yeah. See, it's in you. Yeah, nice, Diane. You got it. Yeah. Yeah, it just makes it a little, it just ruins everything, doesn't it? So there's a trick to all of this. What is that trick? Push the shoulders away from the wall when you're going up. And I also have found maybe something else that is helpful is where your head is going. If your head's too far forward, then your shoulders are going to be maybe you need to tuck your head more so your head's not too far forward, because then I think that pushes the shoulders in the wrong direction. I think that pushes the shoulders toward the wall, and you want to push the shoulders away from the wall. We'll see. Yep, you got it, Belinda. Perfect. Yeah. Nice little cartwheel, though, you guys. Now just stop it midway and hang on to it. Yeah, good. Is that your other side, Belinda? Hey, you don't see me doing it, do you? My other side is a disaster. Good. So commit to nailing that straddle in the center. Just hold on to that just for a split second. Just nail it. Yep. Good. Really nice cartwheel, Diane. I got to tell you, that has come a long way. I love it. Yep. Nice little hand action. That looks good. Good. Really nice. So let's go ahead and turn this around and work on that cartwheel chest wall. All right. Just see what happens. See how that we're just turning things around here. See how that works. This, as I told you, was one of the scariest things I ever learned. So your cartwheels all look great with your back to the wall. We're just going to stop it and cartwheel out. So how close you are, this forces those hips up over the shoulders. That's just all there is to it. Just forces the legs straight up also. So I'm about this far away from the wall. Mm-hmm. Same, same movement. Same movement. You got it, Melissa. Same movement. This is good for your psyche. I believe that. Yeah, good. Make a little room. Nice, Belinda. So you're coming out as intentionally as you're going in. So when you come out, you're completing an action. You're going in with intention, you're coming out with intention. Whatever works. So weird, isn't it? Yeah, if it's not happening, don't force it. Nice, Diane. I do believe that getting good at this did improve my confidence in my handstands 100%. I really do believe that it did help to eliminate a lot of my fear that I had after my back injury. Yep. Melissa, if you want to stick to doing it with your back to the wall, go for it. You do whatever you want. I trust you. You are a wise woman, and I trust you to make good decisions. Mm-hmm. Because that's Brilliant. Yep, you got it. Mm-hmm. Good. Maybe one more, then we'll take a little bit of a break here. Good. Take that, make sure that second leg stays nice and straight. Belinda, when you're cartwheeling into this, yeah, that left knee, straighten that leg right away. Yeah, it's the same follow through with the legs, nice and straight. There we go. Really nice. Mm-hmm. Good. Those wrists a little bit of a break, and then we'll just play around with stuff we like. How's that? Yeah, take about a minute in any stretch you like, maybe lunge or whatever. And then we will spend the last 10 minutes play around with our favorite shapes. So whatever your favorite shapes are, but I'm just going to ask one thing of you. Whatever you start in, that's where I want you to finish. So if you start in a straddle and then do whatever things you want to do there, then your assignment is to come back to a straddle before you come out. If you kick up to a straight handstand, play around with shapes, your assignment is to get back to that straight handstand before you come out. Okay. And so on with tuck, etc. So whatever those easy shapes are for you, maybe it's half stag, maybe it's stag, whatever that position is. Play around with a couple of different leg movements, a couple of different shapes. Nice. Mm-hmm. Good. Nice concentration. Nice, Belinda. Very good. Good. Nice shoulders, Melissa. Nice shoulder position. Excellent. Diane, really nice. Yeah, epic. Really nice straddle. Mm-hmm. Good. Mm, I love that. Really nice, Melissa. Very pretty, Diane. Super graceful. Mm-hmm. Excellent. That's your middle of the room handstand right there. Excellent. Wow. Good. Now lock it in and lock that shape in. When you pull the toe off, hold that balance for a second and then move the legs. Yeah, yeah. There you go. Huge difference. Excellent. Yep. You got it. You got it. That's great. Very nice. Huge difference. Really good. Yeah, that's great. Hmm. Nice transition. Nice. Really nice entry. Try to stay on the very tip of that toe. You got it, Diane. Nice. Oh, that's so good. Perfect. Is your can you so you can cartwheel into a straight handstand, but that cartwheel into the straddle, is that the tricky part? Is that the thing that isn't quite there? Okay. Yeah, right into that handstand. It's like so easy now from that cartwheel. It's really good.
When I do it as a straddle, I don't know where my hips are. So I decided I would learn how to do it straight up so that I would know what it felt like to have my hips remotely over my hands, and then I'll work on
Yeah.
the straddle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you watch the replay in this, when you're just scrub through to where we're doing those cartwheels, and you'll see you are really nailing it. There's a moment there where you're like exactly where you should be. And then, so maybe if you get a visual and see like that you're actually perfectly aligned over the shoulders, maybe that'll help. Yep. Yeah, because that is great both ways, both sides going into that straight handstand is great. Mm-hmm. I'm into it. Nice, Belinda. Slow that whole thing down, right? Slow it all down. Focus and slow. Yep, there you go. There you go. Don't be in such a rush because that bottom foot's getting to that top one a little too soon. So it's here, and then that's going to pull you down. Just wait, just that half second, and force that foot up to meet the other foot. Yep, force it up there. Yep. So that anchor leg, we're calling that first leg that goes up the anchor leg. Make that anchor leg lock in place. Don't let it feel sorry for the other one and meet it halfway. No caretaking of the other leg. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's it. That's it. Yep. Nice save. Perfect. Really good. Epic. I know, right? Yeah, that was great. Yeah, so when we're in a rush, we end up here and then we're down, right? We end up here and then we're down. So just be willing to stay here, get your head in the game, stay there, and then bring the feet together. There's no rush to bring the feet together. All right, let's do one more good one. Yep, perfect. I'd much rather that than the other, for sure. So just wait to bring the feet together. Just hang out there. Just be willing. Just be willing to kind of be in the handstand versus trying to do a handstand, right? Just kind of be in it. Good. One more. Come on now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's no rush. Really nice. Good, 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 good. Excellent. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend. I'll see you next Tuesday. All right. Goodbye.